Today we're going to look at how to simplify the look and feel of the MineMarket interface by using a power feature called tab configuration. So the aim is really to declutter the user interface. So we want something that's logical, a logical workflow that where users work from left to right, which will help that less training is required, and also that it leads to a better user experience. All this is so that users can get in, find the place where they need to enter the data or edit the data, and then get out, which will hopefully lead to more accurate data. So let's go into MineMarket and have a look how we do this. So at the moment, we can see the MineMarket screen is really busy. Okay. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the ability in the dispatch order and then all the different transport mechanisms, so barges, trucks, trains, and shipments, where we can simplify the interface and hide away some of these tabs to make it more simple and to rearrange them. Okay, so how do we do that? So at the moment, this customer's got a process where they do planned loading, where they create load plans, they do an opening survey when the vessel arrives, they do the loading, they do draft survey, they do composite surveys, and they do composite samples, lot samples. So they have quite a lot of things happening. So let's go and have a look. So I'll double click on the administration and open up the administration security user permissions. So just to be sure, so this configuration is per user group. Okay, so you can have port users could have different tabs displayed for them compared to the mine users, etc. On the right, on the security, we have this tab called Form Tab Configuration. So I'll open that up, and just for simplicity's sake today, I'll just close this path just to make it more easy to read. Okay, so we'll do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to detach this tab so that we can see the shipment and the security next to each other, so that you can better understand what I'm telling you. Trying to explain to you. Okay, so let's drag this across, put in a half screen, and we want MineMarket there. Right. Okay, so I've opened up, so let's have a look at this form. So if we look at the form, we've got a form name, so we've got the barge dispatch, we've got the dispatch order, we've got a shipment, we've got a train, and then we've got the stockyard as well, and the truck. Okay, so we've got a couple of different places where we can hide away tabs. So let's use the shipment. As I've got a shipment open, let's use that as an example. Okay, so the first thing is we see the tab control name. So the tab control called main, and you'll see there's the itinerary, shipment state, logistics, and marketing. So that's the four on the side here. These are the four main tabs. And then across for each one we would have different options. Okay. So by default everything is visible and you actually have to go and turn things off. In each section, what is displayed at the top will be on the left hand side. So if we see page itinerary, it will be, you can see there it's in that sequence. And then if we go to the next object, so let's go down to logistics. So let's have a look at logistics. So you can see I've got click on the logistics tab. We can see I've got planned loading, opening surveys, loading, draft surveys, composite samples, lot samples. Okay, and these are all the blocks that are unchecked. So let's say the customer now wants to change it, and they're not going to do hatch loading anymore, and they're not going to do the loading plans, and they're not going to do opening surveys anymore. Okay, then we do that. And we just we hide those tabs away and we save it. Okay. At the moment you won't see the change it because I have to close and open the shipment. Just want to show you something else. So let's say we want to work left to right. So what is the first thing that we normally do? We normally load the vessel. Then we maybe do composite samples. And then we might do opening surveys. Okay. And then I'll just hide the lot samples as well. So lot samples, hide that one away as well. Okay. So we've hidden away the tabs that we need to hide away. Now we just need to rearrange the tabs. So if we go and we look, so actual loading is at the top. So it'll be display on the furthest to the left. Second from the top is draft survey. And then third is the composite. So that would be left, middle, center, and then the right. So if we want to move the samples, let's say we do the loading first and then we want to do the composite sample. So then we can right click on it, use the U key or the D key to move up or down. Okay, so we move it up. And now what we're expecting to see once we close the shipment and we reopen it again, we'll see the actual load, then this composite sample, then the draft survey, and planned loading, opening surveys, and lot samples will all be hidden away. Okay, so let's do that. Save that, we close it, and then we'll open it up again. And if we go down to the logistics tab, and look how simple it is. Look how simple the interface seems now for a user. It's not so daunting. It's not a sort of overwhelming object with so many tabs, and the users, unless they're experienced, they just get intimidated by the screen. So this is a very simple way to keep the user interface simple. The users can get in quickly and record their data and do what they need to do in MineMarket and do it accurately in the correct places. If you've got any more information, please send any questions to support.minemarket@dataminesoftware.com. Thank you for watching.